Hi everyone, this is your daily reading for Thursday, the 1st of February 2018. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Goddess Tarot for today's reading, and I'm going to choose 3 cards to give you an insight into the day's energy and how you can work with it to make the most of that energy. Now, if this is the first one of my videos that you're watching, you're very, very welcome. I do these every day. And because this is a reading for the first day of the month, it applies to Thursday, the 1st of February, but I also think it gives an insight into the month in general, what that month is going to be like. So it has added significance. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. So we've got the Knight of Chalices, the Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. Great. Okay. So first of all, the Knight of Chalices is a court card. And it's about extreme feeling. It's about love in the sense that I love you so much that I'll die for you and I can't live without this person. And I'm so in love that I can't eat, sleep, or think properly. It's all consuming. It's really over the top. Usually the Knight of Chalices is represented as a young man, and I always call it the Romeo card because it's love in its extremist form. So the Knights are always extreme. So either it's very, very loving and overly kind of solicitous and very caring and very nurturing, or it can be extreme in the other sense that it's obsessive and it's jealous and it's just too much. It's love becoming some sort of all-consuming life focus and passion. So the Knight is always developing some sort of balance and is learning how to use that energy in a productive and kind of balanced way. And the Knight graduates to become the king or the queen. So we have to go through these intense times to actually know what works for us and what's consistent in the way we love and what works and what doesn't work. So whether you're nurturing or whether you're focused on loving yourself or loving nature and loving life, or letting go of jealousy or whatever it is, it's about learning how to love in a way that's consistent and that's sustainable. The next card is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a blessing from the universe in terms of your life purpose, your mission, and really knowing what it is you want to do with life. So passions arise from within, there's growth there, there's a real ability to tap into what is it that I want to do. And I'm actually going to translate that into the real world, and I'm going to pursue it and I'm going to do it. Finally, we've got the Lovers, and the Lovers is the 6th card of the major arcana, and it's usually 2 people connecting, and it's about true love. And it's interesting that we have this for the 1st of February, but also in February, because we have Valentine's Day in February. And February often is associated with love and romance and intimate relationships. But what's interesting about this card is that she's alone and the dolphins are kind of playing in the background and they're celebrating her and they're saying, oh my God, aren't you wonderful? We're going to do a little dance for you. And even the water is sparkling because she's just so beautiful and gorgeous that even the water loves her and adores her, and it's just crackling and sparkling around her because she's just so wonderful. She's also feeling herself very much. She certainly knows that she's gorgeous. You can tell that from her expression. She's not particularly dissatisfied with the way she looks or the way she feels. So this is a great card which is about loving other people, but also it's about letting your light shine and really feeling good within yourself and loving yourself. And I think that's more important than the regular interpretation of the Lovers, because you can only love other people if you have love for yourself. You know, if you spot it in another person, you've got it within yourself. So unless you can see the love for yourself and the wonderful things about you, then it's going to be much harder for you to see the wonderful, positive, lovable things in other people. So it's a matter of being practical. If you love yourself, you're able to recognize wonderful things in other people and you get to fall in love with other people. So it's really interesting. We've got a mix here. We've got the ability to really learn about your own feelings and what works for you, and learning how to love yourself and celebrate yourself, and that will then lead to positive relationships. So it's about moving forward with the relationships on this day and in February. So if you really struggle with that, if you've come through a period of depression or if you don't feel very good about yourself, implement something today. Make a resolution here at the beginning of February. Start doing positive affirmations in the mirror, for instance. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. And regardless of how dishonest or unusual or weird that feels, keep doing it. It really works. I've done that and it seems silly, but it really works. Or say something like, thank you for taking such good care of me. I love you. Warts and all, I care about you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you to my body for keeping me healthy, all of those kind of things. And that will teach you what you're really like and what you expect in other people and what you love in other people. And then in the middle of this, we've got all of this growth, which is being given to you via the universe. So that fire and passion that usually refers to life purpose is fire and passion towards yourself and falling in love again with the world, with life, becoming enchanted with the process of life again if you've lost some of that sparkle. And also that fire is about being sensual and getting in touch with your physical self and experiencing love on a physical level and loving yourself and having a real sort of passion for yourself and who you are and what you're about and what you stand for, being excited about yourself. And then also translating all of those good feelings not only into your relationships and the way you feel about yourself, but also into your work. And because you love yourself, you're going to refuse to do work which is harmful to you. So if you love yourself, you're not going to work at something which you despise and which bores you every day, because you respect yourself too much to do that to yourself. So you may make changes to your career, to your path in terms of your profession here in February, and it comes from a place of love. So the key thing to making changes in life anyway, the key and the root to everything is love. You know, if you criticize yourself, you can't make changes. I hate this job. I hate the way I am in it. I hate this relationship and what it turns me into. If you think about things like that, yes, you can get out of a relationship, but I guarantee you that the next relationship or the next job you get into, sooner or later, you're going to start hating that as well. So it's really important to love where you're at. And I remember I had a job that I really didn't like. And every morning when I drove up, I said, God, thank you for this job. Thank you for giving me the income. Thank you for allowing me to be of service. And then days I really didn't like it, I'd say, thank you for this shitty job. Thank you for this shitty income. And I'd be really angry about it, but I'd still say thank you for it. I'd bless it so that I could release it. And that was the only way I could really deal with it. And it was by blessing it and loving it that I was able to let go of that and to transition into a period that was happier for me. So same thing, love yourself, and that's going to improve your circumstances. Love your working situation for what it is, even if it isn't perfect, and you'll find ways to do something that you love even more. And with the sun there, you've got the energy to pursue all of that and to realize it in your life. And I'm sorry about the bad language if that offends you, but that was the only way I could express it on days when I really felt really fed up and when I was just like, oh God, why am I still stuck in this? Why can't I just find something that works for me? I'm so frustrated. I wish I could just get some help and find a way forward. But the only way forward is to just bless it and to release it with love. It's not to criticize it and to hate yourself for it and to blame yourself. All we can do is say thank you and support ourselves regardless of where we're at in life. So this bodes really, really well for your career and your love life here on the 1st of February and also for the month of February. In terms of the numbers, we've got a chord card which is 1 and another one which is 2, and then we've got 6 and that's 8. 8 is about power. So you really have the power to transform the way you feel about yourself, to transform your love life. You have the energy to do that, to go out and do that. We've got 2 suns actually. So it's really, the sun is the most important luminary in the solar system It's the source of all life. So you've got a lot of strength here that's being given to you in February. So you can apply that to yourself and to your career and working situation and make it more of a positive expression of who you are on the inside so that you're more satisfied and pleased with it. You have the power, you get to use it, and you get to make the changes that you want in your life. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading, and I use the tarot and astrology and numerology in my readings. The astrology chart gives me a blueprint of your soul. I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth to draw up your birth chart. If you don't have the time of birth, I can use sunrise, or I can rectify your chart to find out when you were born. That's just a process where you send me 10 major life events and I can work out your time of birth. And then when I look at the birth chart, I can see why you've come back into this lifetime, what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's going on with your love life, your friendships, your children, your family relationships. I can also look at health, spiritual progress, career, travel, buying and selling things, moving. And I can also look at what's coming up in each of those areas by using the tarot and the predictive astrology. So if you're interested in that, then please do visit the website. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.